Craziest baseball moments. No matter which corner of the earth you are in, you will witness chaos more than once in your lifetime. And sometimes we witness it as it unfolds in front of us. And sometimes we do it through the screen as some of the toughest athletes in the world manage to put on a show. A show that you go awe of every time you rewatch it. And baseball is the sport that has seen its players reach the boiling point and do something crazy very often. Baseball fans have seen everything from throwing swings at opponents to intimidating the referees. And that is precisely what we'll be craving today. Welcome to the channel. Today we'll look at some of the craziest moments in baseball. So, without further ado, let's get started. Number 5. Joey Votto versus the umpire. Joey Votto has never been a stranger to ejections, as he has been a victim of ejections several times. The record is so long, your fingers would not be enough to count them. And this ejections was no-brainer. Going against the Pittsburgh Pirates, Votto argued with the umpire, and after a couple of moments, things got fiery between them both, which led to him getting ejected. This incident seriously snapped him. He immediately threw his helmet onto the ground to get all over the umpire, who was intimidated by Votto. Teammates rushed to stop Votto from doing anything crazy, but things did not go as planned. They were getting him away from the umpire, but his strength was too much for them to endure, and he was being pushed back from getting anywhere near him. And as if once was not enough, he returned to show them who the boss was. This will surely be something to be remembered in the future. Number 4. Sabo uses an illegal bat. Not long ago, we witnessed one of the craziest things on a baseball pitch. Sabo and the Cincinnati Reds were facing the Houston Astros, and that day they did not enter the pitch with legal equipment. At first, it looked like one of the bats Sabo was using was broken, so the bat boy entered the pitch to give him another. And coincidentally, the second bat broke instantly, not even surviving 5 hits. The wood came off quickly, and it looked like the umpire had found something that was not supposed to be. Inside the broken piece of the bat, there was a piece of cork. This eventually led to Chris getting ejected from the game, which also landed him a $20 fine with a suspension of 7 games. That's gonna hit you hard in the guts. Number 3. Bryce Harper versus Jonathan Papelbon. While we have seen players from 2 different teams fight each other, a quarrel between 2 who belong to the same team is a sight to behold, because it was not very long since Bryce Harper and Jonathan Papelbon had it with each other. After Bruce flew out in the 8th inning, his teammate had some unkind words for him, which quickly escalated into a fight. By the end, the teammates had to intervene and separate from each other, and this was enough to ruin the team's chemistry. Number 2. George Brett Pine Tar Incident. This classic incident was something that will go down in history book. In 1983, Billy Martin was now hanging with a managerial stint and reportedly knew George Brett was using a bat with illegal amounts of pine tar, but he waited until Brett hit a home run. And after the umpires looked at the bat, they took his home run away. This made the whole stadium go nuts and send Brett into disbelief. And as many players claim, this was not something they were proud of back in the day. Number 1. Picking the first base up. Lloyd McClendon did something which will go down in history. After disappointment over a close play that did not go his way, he approached the umpire, who ejected him after an argument. Frustrated, McClendon then took the first base off the floor and walked away fashionably. It has been 20 years since this happened, but it still lives on as one of the craziest moments in the history of baseball.